We've been told this is a fluid bullpen.
Oh my God! Oh no!
And both dugouts are out there walking around. He's staying on the perimeter of that scrum. Clear to the air. They know that they're trying to find a grip on these new baseballs, and it's just really tough.
And a second stint recently, and Stevenson gets hit in the head and looks right back at Nate Pearson. Here comes David Bell out of the Reds dugout. And Stevenson, who has removed the ball cap, now he's jogging out, trying to help his catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Got him. Bell, very unhappy. We got a beast. It's the second time that Bell has gotten called up.
Duress early in games. It has just changed the tenor completely.
Oh.
Well, Laureano's very frustrated.
Don't get thrown out. Come on.
He spikes his helmet, ends up at home plate.
Well, it's only the second out. Well, that's just no reason to do that. You just cannot get yourself thrown out.
I also wonder with the demonstrative reaction that we had from Laureano, if he thought that was the third out.
Yeah.
And now two are out because of the ejection with Laureano first and then Tony Mansolino. First time that we have seen the O skipper tossed by an umpire.
This may not end well. Adam Beck is the third base umpire.
And that hits Laureano. Up and in. Laureano chirping. And here they come, folks. Heads up. Laureano going back to pick up his helmet.
Ray Montgomery was ejected from this game after back-to-back pitches were called strikes that were off the outside corner from Edwin Diaz to Luis Renifo. It looked like Renifo worked a walk to load the bases. Ray Montgomery extremely upset with the home plate umpire.
As well he should be.
Strike three call. And that time the plate got a little wider, and Recker's been thrown out of the game.
Out in this kind of game. Angel's got a quick fuse.
Well, Recker complaining that Hernandez was at a wide strike zone all night, made it a little wider, and he's getting himself in trouble now. And Tim Teufel tries to steer to it.
Oh, Recker, a very strong
call it from the beginning. But you know, watching Ozzie grow as the person is, I saw him. Oh, Snake just.
It gets through. And the throw's a little late, and down to second. Eaton is out. This gets in there, and here come the benches.
This is what the Indians might need right here.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
And that's it.
It looks like Grady Sizemore has been tossed, and he is hot. He said 2 nights in a row, you are squeezing the strike zone of my guys. And you know what? A little bit high. Oh!
And Hosmer has been ejected.
When did flip the top of the zone and bubbling up, and for the first time this year, a Cub has been ejected. 2, as a matter of fact.
And Volpe is down looking. He didn't like that call.
You can see the frustration from Aaron Boone, not only with the strike zone, but the way his club is playing defensively.
And that's it. He's heard enough. Gonzalez let him talk a lot, and finally he had enough, so Aaron Boone gets thrown out. And now he's going to get his money's worth.
Big Matt.
Oh, man. Rung him up.
Yeah, it's getting bad now.
That wasn't close.
No, it's getting bad now. It's been a terrible strike zone.
Big zone all night.
And Dom goes down swinging.
Strike 3 called. Man, that high strike. Yeah, JP's got to watch out right now, and he just got run. That storm has been brewing since the first pitch of the game. And JP is really hot. Can't blame him, to tell you the truth. And now Scott just got run. Yeah, that was just a matter of time. JP's a passionate player. We know that. I've never seen him that passionate before. I mean, he really got in Edding's face, and you could see this one coming a mile away.
You're in the bottom of the first inning. And that is strike 3. Profar doesn't like it. Ends the inning. Throws the bat. And the helmet has been tossed. Ejected by the home plate umpire, Ramon De Jesus. And Schilt is fired up.
three call, and Mercer thought it was low.
And Davey can't go out there and save him, and he's gone.
Strike three call, and Mercer thought it was low.
And Davey can't go out there and save him, and he's gone.
And this 1-0 game into the 8th inning. Well, their bullpen has been. Well, Ozzy's got a problem here with the home plate umpire's problem with Brzezinski. Now, normally, if a catcher doesn't turn around and make it obvious, well, he's going to get an earful here from Ozzy. Then Brzezinski has a problem with here. Well, now Brzezinski pulled the glove back. Now you see the conversation here. Now he's turning around. Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously didn't like what Brzezinski was saying. He let him know it.
I guess what Ozzy was saying, hey, listen, he can say whatever he wants. He's not showing you up. He didn't turn around, and now
Franco gets hit.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, kid.
And Manoah comes charging in.
Yeah.
A little confusion there. Stallings in the home plate umpire, Marvin Hudson.
Well, it looked like he was going to call a violation.
And now Skip Schumacher trying to get a little understanding, and Hudson's going to call.
He did.
Jacob Stallings has just been tossed, and I believe Skip got tossed too. But there is a lot of confusion going on here.
Now he's thrown Stroman out and Russell out. That's ridiculous. That is terrible. And Stroman's got to be calmed down. Marcus has got to go in the dugout.
Yeah. And again, you wonder about, Bay is just tossed. G1 Bay is thrown out.
Yeah, that pitch was in on Jeremy Rayak, who immediately threw him out of the game. Whatever he said.
And a strike three called. And frustration boiling over, and Miller's thrown out of this ball game. Second strikeout of the inning.
Frustrating. It's, we saw Archie Bradley early in the game get frustrated.
Bautista gets hit by the pitch, and he has to go to first, and maybe here we go again. Now Matt Wieters steps up in front of Bautista, and C.B. Buckner warns both teams immediately.
Jones waiting, the 3-1 delivery to him, and that hitting. And Osuna's going to be thrown out. Remember, we're playing under a warning here.
Debuting last year. He gets hit. And for Santana and the Dodgers, that ball's at the backstop. And now Mateo and Santana coming together.
And Iglesias takes strike three called. Slider got him looking. He thought it was a ball. And that's the second out.
So pitch for strike three. And then this pitch to Iglesias, which was a really
and he
bad
gets one. He's incensed. Bottom of the zone, strike three. Everything up to the final pitch. And McLean is not happy. Terry Francona trying to back up his player, now coming out of the dugout. And the low strike has been so hard all game. Hunter Green got burned on it.
He struck him out, and Contreras is ejected from the game. Contreras just got thrown out. He's going to draw the strike zone. He's going to toss the bat too. Frustration boiling over now.
Oh, man. Rung him up. Yeah, it's getting bad now.
That wasn't close.
No, it's getting bad now.
Yeah, it's tough to. He's gone.
Yeah, well, he's got
Mancini off of Blackburn to second and Allen, and the throw not picked by Brown. Mancini will be tagged out.
And this one on the ground, second base. Odor has it, secures it. Run scores for the Twins. And they had some insurance. Row. What do we got going here?
Well, Bryce is gone. You know that. The helmet, the bat, And Mike Winters tossed him immediately. 1 out, bottom of the.
Another curveball, and as Drubel has got to be careful, he's gone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball at 98, and Bryce Harper's been tossed. He slams down his bat, gets in Chris Siegel's face, and now he's going to further demonstrate.
Strike 3. Wow. Gave him a pitch way off the strike zone. And Torres cannot believe it. It gets thrown out of the game.
Going to work here in the 6th inning.
On the corner, ring him up and sit him down. And Segura has been ejected. Mark Rippiger runs him. As Gallen gets strikeout number 6 and strands 2. Segura is gone, and so are the Marlins.
Quite well.
And a strike 3 called. And frustration boiling over, and Miller's thrown out of this ball game. 2nd strikeout of the inning.
Frustrating. It's, you know, we saw Archie Bradley early in the game.
Called strike 3 on a pitch that was outside, and Berger just got run. Berger and Skip Schumacher both have a gripe. That is a huge at bat, and the bat just got taken out of his hand on a pitch that was off the plate. We'll step aside. 7th inning stretch from Skip Schumacher won't be here when we get.
And called strike 3. I don't think Brad liked that call from Alan Porter. Alan's being oh, there it goes. Never mind.
Low ball. Oh, he calls him out. Calls him out on a pitch that Reddick thought was ball 4. Baker tosses Reddick.
That is a bit of a roller coaster ride for both ball clubs. The Astros missing on opportunities after being walked 10 times.
And there's strike 3 called. Shotwell can't believe it. Mike Estabrook, the home plate umpire, has ejected Shotwell, who is irate.
3rd strike by Estabrook to Angels today. That was another pretty good pitch, though.
Well, Johnny Washington has already been ejected, the hitting coach of the Angels.
That's strike 3, and Charlie's going to get run. He is furious. This is about 2 months worth of frustration. I've never seen Charlie react.
Gets drilled by the first pitch from Mojica. He's tossed out of the game. And that must be because of the Bill Hall slide into Hanley Ramirez Friday night. That would be drawing a conclusion.
That's interesting because we never heard anything out of the Marlins camp that they thought that was a dirty slide or, you know, a cheap play. Even Hanley said no, it's just their hard baseball.
That one? Oh my goodness. Come on. That's not a strike. That's not close to a strike. And Bob Melvin just got kicked out of the game, and I don't blame him. I mean, that's a call from an umpire that can change a whole game. And you ring a guy up on that pitch, and then you toss them.
But then they followed up 18 runs on 15 hits Saturday, 7 runs, 9 hits. And now Tom Hallian has ejected Gerard Dyson.
That's the way it goes.
And that strike zone's getting a little creative.
And the theme of the night, going the other way with it. Andrus Wagan is a very good arm. Plenty of time. 2 down.
Oh, strike 3 call. And Arozarena flipping the bat. And he has been flipped. Valentine went up with the arm to eject him.
Called strike 3, and Jazz has just been tossed. And now he'll exchange words with Jeff Nelson.
Well, Jeff Nelson had a couple of opportunities to throw him out in the 3rd inning. And after Chisholm decided to...
3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Punto slams his helmet down.
You got to be kidding me.
And that's how the ball game ends, on a very questionable Strike 3 call, and Bob Melvin is chewing on James Hoy big time.
And he should.